Why, hello there everyone, I'm the Kumo Sensei, and today is like what you read in the title for this stream. This is going to be a short stream because today I'm super busy and I don't have much free time. But I do have enough free time for us to be chilling today, so today I want to sit here and chill with you guys. And let's talk about some anime and some things that are happening. So there are some animes this season I have not watched yet because I have so much stuff to do. At this point, I'm trying to catch up on life, and man, my anime life, my personal life, and my job as the Kumo Sensei, it is a wreck, I'll tell you that. Currently is pretty much all over the place, but don't worry, I'm gonna get things together, and I'm gonna get through it somehow. When life is tough, the only thing you can do is smile and keep moving forward, because pretty much that's all you can do. Don't let it get to you, and just take a deep breath and let it out. But anyhow though guys, let us discuss about what I'm currently watching, what I have seen this season, and then let me break it down for you. So without further ado, allow me to show you what I'm currently watching, what I'm planning to watch, and what I'm gonna binge watch once there's a lot of episodes. Alright everybody, here we go. So this is the fall 2022 anime, which is the current anime that's out right now. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna watch and what I'm watching. Because, that's how we do it here guys. You gotta know what I'm doing. Gotta know what I'm doing. So, what have I actually seen so far? So currently, as of the streaming right now, what I have seen is Mob Psycho 100, Spy Family Season 2, or Core 2. My Hero, this one just came out today, but I need to watch it though, guys. So please, cut me some slack, because I'm super busy with my personal life. Bleach, I'm still waiting for this. This one comes out on Tuesday, I believe. To Your Eternity, I'm still waiting for that. What have I seen? The Eminence in Shadow. This one, oh, man, okay. I've seen the first episode. Really good first episode in my personal opinion for Isekai. Everybody's telling me to watch this. Reincarnated as a Sword. And I'm going to be honest, I have yet to watch the first 2 episodes that are currently out. It is not because I hate this series, it's just that I don't have time to watch them. I will watch these eventually. Just maybe today if I have free time. What else have I seen? Iruma-kun Season 3. This one has just aired today, the first episode, but I have not seen it yet because I'm live streaming right now. And I can't watch anime during a live stream, guys. It will get copyrighted, and my channel will get taken down literally. So I can't really watch that with you guys. But I will talk about it here and there during my live stream. So yeah. What else have I seen so far? Currently, let's see. And I'm guessing that's all I've seen so far, I think. Is that all I've seen? Alright, now I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to watch. Okay, so these are the ones that are not out yet, but I will watch no matter what. So, Chainsaw Man. My Hero, once I can get caught up today. Bleach, To Your Eternity Season 2. I may watch Utaki-chan wa Asobitai double. It depends, honestly. The first season was good. Well, for me, I liked the first season. I thought it was hilarious, but the chemistry. But we gotta wait and see if I have time to watch that. I will probably watch it most likely. Reincarnated as a Sword, I will catch up on this. I'm just waiting for more, literally I'm waiting for more episodes. Now, if there's more episodes, I will check it out, but as of now, I think 2 episodes is too short for me to judge whether it's good or not. And I don't have anything against this anime, because I know you guys are wondering why I have not watched Reincarnated as a Sword yet. It's just because I'm just waiting for more episodes, so I can give it a better judgment call. Iruma-kun Season 2, I will watch. I just need more time But once I have free time, I will watch it though. What else? Going to Kamui, I'll watch this once all the episodes air. Yeah. This one is more fun for me to watch if I binge watch it in one go. Kind of like the Netflix style. You know, Netflix and chill. Yeah. Yusha Party wa Suiho Saruda Beast Tamer Sakyoshu no Nekomimi. I don't know what this is. Did I even talk about this? I think I did talk about this. I will probably check this one out. Kanko, not the biggest fan. I understand, but not my thing. This one I have talked about. I will probably check this one out eventually. I'm going to wait for 6 episodes to air though. Because Slow Life, for me, it has to go at a slow life, but also at a certain pace. I do love Slow Life though. That is my type of tea. Perfection. So this one, I will wait for a couple episodes to air, and then I'll judge. What else am I going to watch? Kokyu no Karasu. Oh, this animation, the voice acting. I will watch this one, guys. This one, for me, is a must. But I don't know how many episodes I should wait for. Because I know that if I wait weekly, I'm gonna feel like I'm drained. I'm gonna wait maybe about 4 to 5 episodes, and then I'll start binge watching it. That's how I typically watch anime, guys. Typically, I wait quite a bit for a few episodes for those series that I'm not either certain of, or series that, for me, it works better if I watch a few episodes at a time. This is probably one of those, but it doesn't mean it's bad. It's just that I like it watching it that way better, because that way it feels more fulfilling, I guess, if that's the right term. Like, I feel complete, whole, like I'm no longer a nobody when the heartless and the nobodies come together. Oh wait, that's Kingdom Hearts. But let's continue. Mushi Kaburi Hime. I may watch this, but this one here is more of a guilty pleasure. Just kidding, no, it's romance. Well, romance is my guilty pleasure. But shh. Don't tell anyone, guys. I love romance. Peter Grill Tokenja no Jikan Super Extra. The second season of Peter Grill. Man, this guy... This is just literally a story about a guy who gets laid. Pochi the Rock. Not watching that. I'm watching this. Akiba Maid Senso. Spring 1999. You know, people are talking about this because of the ending, and this is by PA Works. PA Works, in my personal experience, guys, this studio is literally, for me, 75% hits, 25% miss. I think the problem I have with PA Works is not necessarily the story or the execution. Well, actually, I take that one back. Execution. The ending is the part that really dissatisfies me for PA Works. I feel like man, look, I'm not trying to get canceled here, guys. What I am trying to say is that I am very specific about animes sometimes. And PA Works, for some reason, is always the ending that I feel like is the weakest aspect of, like, their studio. The anime's beginning, the middle is like the best parts, and then the ending is when it starts to fall short. Well, I've heard a lot of surprising things about this anime. Akiba Maid Senso. I will check this one out, but as of now, I'm gonna wait for maybe 2 to 3 episodes, because I heard the first episode was just crazy. I'm not gonna watch this. Shinmai Renken Jutsushi no Tempo Kei. An adventure fantasy slice of life. Huh. This one seems more like seems a bit mediocre. I probably binge watch this type of these type of series that I think that are mediocre. I usually do watch these, but I binge watch them in one go. Like, just like one go. Just go whoop, go straight for it. GG's. And I flop. Them Arc Knights, see Danshi. And I'm guessing that's it. Berserk. Some people say that this Berserk is decent, but I don't want to call shots because like Berserk, man, when it comes to the anime for Berserk, it has gone through hell and back. Like this anime just can't catch a break for a proper adaptation. It is honestly a shame. I heard this one was decent, but hey, I don't. You didn't hear that from me. I just heard that from other people. So let's wait and see, guys. Okay, let us see what else are. Is that it? So I'm guessing that's all I'm watching this current season. Not too much to watch, honestly, for me. Well, for now, I'm too busy, but once I have free time, I will check these out, though. The one I'm expecting the most from, without a doubt, is Chainsaw Man. October 12th, 2022. Boy, this anime has been hyped to the moon. Like, you honestly, at this point, can't talk down on this show. You say one bad thing about Chainsaw Man, you're getting canceled. It doesn't matter where you are. My anime list, Twitter, freaking Crunchyroll, whatever, man, you're gonna get canceled. But man, I need to watch the current episodes of Spy Family Part 2 and the first episode of My Hero, and the first episode of Iruma-kun Season 3. Iruma-kun Season 3 is amazing. Everything else, I'm gonna try to watch it as it airs weekly. I don't want to make promises that I'll get caught up because, let's be honest, I have so much to do in life. And right now, I'm currently jobless. Yeah, I'm trying to look for a new job, so... And it's so hard because you gotta remember, guys, I have literally my job as the Kumo Sensei, and I have a poor family to support, sort of. And I can barely support myself, as a matter of fact, but I'm trying. This world is brutal, I'll tell you what. But I'm getting through, day by day, little by little. I know, some days I'm seriously wondering what the hell am I doing some days. But as long as I'm having fun, I'm just gonna keep doing what I keep doing. Sorry guys, I'm checking some stuff. Alright guys, now I'm going to give you my impressions of the stuff I've watched. And basically, I'm just going to give you my thoughts on what I'm currently watching. Okay, allow me to clarify. So I'm going to tell you what I think about the stuff that I've watched so far that's currently airing, that I have seen. So Spy Family. It's amazing. The Sensei approves. It is amazing, honestly, about like just how beautiful this series is. It's by Cloverworks and Wit Studio, two great studios. Well, one good studio and one screw-up studio. I believe Cloverworks was the studio that screwed up on The Promised Neverland Season 2. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the same studio. But my goodness, Spy Family Part 2 is amazing. It is chef's kiss. Mob Psycho 103. Season 3 of Mob Psycho is going to be great. I think there's one thing a lot of people get kind of confused about Mob Psycho. People are too focused on the animation for the series, but I think the biggest standout is the characters. If you take away the supernatural elements of Mob Psycho and just focus solely on the characters alone, it is a beautiful character story. Mob is just your typical everyday, normal person who's just trying to figure out himself in this world. Like, man, Mob is a beautiful character. He's probably in my top 5 protagonists of all time for the male protagonists. You had your waifus, and then you had the husbandos. Mob is an amazing character. Like, this character actually grows, and everyone around him does too. It's strange, man. It's like every character in Mob Psycho has a character. They do change from the first episode they're introduced to the latest episode that they're currently in. There is some character growth. Great series, by the way. Bleach, I will watch this when it comes out. Still waiting for Bleach. My Hero, I gotta watch this today. Still waiting for To Eternity. Still, I need to watch this one sooner or later. Eminence and Shadow. Okay, guys. This series' first episode was... It was a really good first episode, I'll tell you that. I thought it would be your generic, whatnot stuff, but love the main character. So I have read a little bit of the manga because you guys in the comments have recommended for me to go check it out, and I have. And I'll be honest, the first episode makes it seem like it's okay, guys. You should not take the Eminence and Shadow seriously. It seems the first episode makes it seem like it's this serious dark tone anime, but it is nothing like that. The Eminence and Shadow is literally a comedy. It is a comedy fantasy isekai, sort of a parody as well. It is hilarious. So don't take this it seriously, and it will be a blast, like literally. But if you take this too seriously, this anime, The Eminence and Shadow, then it's probably not for you. Even though the first episode was very intense, it's a really fun series, I tell you what. Reincarnated as a Sword, I will check this one out. This one I need to watch the first episode of Iruma-kun Season 3. Going to Kamui and waiting for more episodes. The rest, I'm just gonna wait for more episodes so I can go check them out later. And I'm guessing that's about it. Very interesting, guys. I'm planning to do a live stream tomorrow, everyone. Tomorrow I'm live streaming something very stupid. I want to live stream and figure out what is the best isekais and what is the worst isekais there is. That is the goal, the ultimate goal, guys. So stay tuned and find out. From the Kumo Sensei. The demographics, yo. Like, it is so different now. Man, the range of anime is crazy. I remember 2012, 2011, like the genres and what you had to choose from. There was not a lot. Now there's a lot of options to choose from for animes. It is like back then it used to sprinkle. Like there was barely any animes per season. Now it pours. It is a downfall. Like a rain pour. It is pouring rain all over the place. The one thing that has changed that I've noticed is that animes nowadays tends to be less focused on romance and more focused on the shonen action aspect of anime. And what I mean by that is, I remember like back in the day, when there was like action animes, there was some sort of romance along with it. Now it leans heavily towards, the action part. I don't have a problem with that actually, because there's so much selection to choose from now. It is amazing. I'm checking in, guys. In case I missed anything, I'm checking. I don't normally miss anything, so demographic is shonen for Spy Family. I think the demographic should be wholesome. Romantic subtext. Why is these themes so strange? I don't know. What? C2C. Hold up. Some of these studios I don't know of, or I'm not too familiar with. Oh, C2C made The Journey of Elena? That anime smacks. I love this anime, by the way. I'd give this one an 8.5. Solid. It is a really good journey anime. Oh, show. One of my favorites. Moonlit Fantasy. This one's a decent one too. Still waiting for season 2, and Mio is my waifu in that anime. Beautiful. Harukana Receive. Man, I think this anime came out in 2019, was it? I watched this when this was airing. Decent series. M3 came out 2014, I believe. What else have they made? I don't know the rest of these animes. Well, I do know them, but I have not watched them to know them. That is very interesting. Let's see what else. Studio Nexus. They made Eminence in Shadow. Eminence in Shadow's first episode was really high quality. Ragadai Kishi no Cavalry? This anime will never get a season 2. I'm still waiting, but I don't think it will ever happen. Darwin's Game is actually a pretty solid series, but the ending was pretty lackluster and that really killed it off. Some people are claiming this guy is literally just Shiro from Fate Stay Night. It's funny. Enemies of Shadow is pretty decent though. Granblum, oh my gosh, Granblum or whatever this anime was, the ending was disappointing. Just to me, that is. And I did not know the rest of these series. This studio was established in 2012. Not much animes under this studio's belt. To Your Eternity Season 2 by Studio Drive. This is the new studio that's taken over, so... Konosuba's movies? Oh, they're doing Konosuba Season 3. Uzumaki, Teppen... I really don't know these animes, besides Konosuba. Founded in 2015 here. This is a relatively new anime studio as well. A lot of new anime studios that I'm not really familiar with. Now, I just say Cloverworks did The Promised Neverland. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, I'm right. Cloverworks did The Promised Neverland. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Great anime. Darling the Franxx. That was about Cloverworks? Huh? Interesting. Horimiya. The manga for Horimiya is amazing. The anime is good too though. But the manga... The Promised Neverland Season 2. This one is just bad. Oh my gosh. They made My Dress Up Darling. That's a huge plus. Wonder Egg Priorities, it suffers from the ending. But pretty much everything building up to it was pretty decent. The movie for Bunny Girl Does Not Dream something, I forgot. But the movie was S tier though. God, that's a good movie. I would watch this movie again if I could. Fairy Tail, the final series. Spy Family Part 2, which is out now. Fate Grand Order. Persona 5, the animation was bad. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to make it. It was just bad. Shadow's House. Shadow's House is amazing. What else do they have? Shadow's House. I totally forgot to catch up on Shadow's House Season 2. I'm going to watch it, guys. Just cut me some slack. I have a lot of stuff I gotta catch up on. What else is there? I did watch Fate Grand Order. Yeah, I thought it was decent. It wasn't the best. It wasn't bad. It was just okay. And what else do they have? Cloverworks have quite a bit. They haven't been around long too, I believe. Yeah, they established 2018. So not too long. They're relatively new as well. A lot of these anime studios are new. That is such a interesting perspective. I'm just here looking at these anime studios because a lot of these I'm not familiar with. PA Works. I'm pretty sure PA Works did Charlotte and Angel Beats. Yep, Angel Beats, Charlotte. The World. I forgot what this one. The one about God and whatnot. They made Sirius. Interesting. I thought Sirius was okay for a series. Is this technically Demon Slayer, sort of? Except it's werewolves instead of vampires, which is strange. They made Kanon? Interesting. Oh my god, Glass Lip. Yeah, this is probably the most worst anime ever. I've always roasted this anime time and time and time and time again. Glass Lip suffers because the animation is like a solid 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. It is very good animation. The problem is the story and the characters. There's no motivations whatsoever. And I feel like this anime has the illusion of you know, characters being driven by something, but in reality, it goes nowhere. It literally goes nowhere. And this is not a good series. I don't like F tier or below F tier for this series. Fairy Gone is pretty boring. It's decent, but its execution is very boring. Sakura Quest is actually... it's an interesting anime. It's not bad, it's interesting. Let's see what else they made. They made Haruchika. Haruchika is a decent mystery anime, but it doesn't come close to Hyoka. Let's see what else do they have on here. Okay. I'm not too familiar with the rest of these. Well, I do know Another. Another is okay, I guess. Another is pretty much... I don't... This series is okay. I don't really consider this a horror anime. It's more of a thriller, supernatural. I don't know. It's probably just me. And I think the deaths in these anime, like in this anime, the deaths are really... it's comical almost. It is so strange. To me, I think it's strange. Got my music tab pulled up for some reason. Gosh, looking at these animes, guys, I don't even know what to say. Like, some of these studios I am familiar with, a lot of these I am not now. Bandai Namco Pictures, they've been around for a little bit, I believe. No, 2015, they're still relatively new. So they made Gintama, Iruma-kun, Kokyu no Karasu. Still waiting for more episodes so I can actually binge watch it. What else do they have? Tiger and Bunny. Wow, okay, they're not as big as I thought they were going to be. A lot of stuff I don't know, to be honest, about like these series. I don't really know. Other than Gintama and Kokyo no Karusu and Iruma-kun, I don't know the rest of these. It's not that I have anything against this series, though. I mean, this anime studio, my bad. It's just that I don't know much about them in particular. Ingi. 2018, so this one's relatively new, too. Huh. The detective is dead. Uzaki-chan season 1. I forgot what it was called. The Full Dive game or something like that. This one takes a really long... This anime takes a long time to set up. I think that's the problem I have with this anime. I think the characters are passable. I think the main character is somewhat interesting. Sort of. Not really. I think the problem is the pacing. Because it takes a long time for it to kick off. If season 2 comes around for this series, I think this series could have a chance of becoming something much better. But as of now, there's like one season alone is not enough to judge whether it is worth the watch or not. Ultimate what am I saying? Ultimate game Sekai wa Mob ni. Isn't this the one I heard about that the animation was not the best? Or I could be just wrong. Hatake Kenmono Michi. This is more of a... This isekai is so strange. Is literally wrestling in another world. And the rest, I'm not too familiar with. These are currently out. And then this one is coming next year, I believe. I don't know anything. Let me read the synopsis real quick. Keikenzumi na kimi to Keikenzero na oro ga otsukiai suru hanashi. Ryuto Kashima is a gloomy high schooler. As part of a punishment game, he was forced to confess to Runa Shirakawa, a girl from the top of the school cast who was admired by everyone. They ended up going out for the unexpected reason of, I'm free now, so... But Ryuto ends up following and eavesdrop on Runa being confessed by a handsome soccer club member. And Runa bringing Ryuto, who she had just begun dating, to her own room as a matter of course. Huh? They had different friends and ways to have fun, and they are different in almost every way. Nonetheless, they begin to relate with each other after being surprised by their differences every day and accepting them. That is... Okay, let's see the English style, the synonyms. Our dating story, the experienced you and the inexperienced me, Kimi Zero. You know, I think this is a relatable... I might actually watch that, actually. This one... October 1st, okay. This here, man, okay. Hear me out, guys. When it comes to relationships, okay, guys, you need to understand. There is going to be a lot of differences. There is going to be similarities, but also a lot of differences. And this seems like this is something I can relate to, guys. Okay, this visual here looks generic. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the color contrast though, with the blue and the blonde here. Oh, like that is, and the hair accessories is pretty nice. Okay, guys, but I'm going to watch this because this seems like something I can relate to. It's just me, but hey, I will watch this whenever it's released. Maybe I'll wait a couple episodes before I jump into the series. And it's not because I hate the series, it's because I just gotta, wait a bit before I make judgment calls. Man, there is so much stuff. Let's see what's coming out next season. Vinland Saga Season 2, baby. Season 2 is going to be nice, I'll tell you that. Man. Anno's Gold. Different voice actor. Controversy after controversy. It is going all over the place. These three I will watch, though. These three I will watch as well. These three I'll definitely watch. These three I will watch. I may watch these three. Maybe not this one because this one does NFTs. I will watch this one. And that's probably about it. And yeah, Ayakashi Triangle as well. I want to see how the anime looks compared to the manga. So that way I can judge it better. I'm not saying that the anime has to be as good as the manga's illustration, but I want to see what's the differences. Like, how it catches the tone and whatnot. Let's see. These three I probably will watch as well. I'll watch this one as well, because I talked about this. Why not? I will watch this one too, because I just talked about this one today. I made a video on it. The voice cast, though, very solid voice cast they have for this anime. It's crazy. I'll watch this too. This one I'm totally watching. The female protagonist in an isekai. Oh my gosh. She is going to be rich. That's all I can say. Studio Felix Film. Never heard of the studio. I will check it out though. The King of Beasts. I will watch this one as well. This one I may watch. I don't know. I need more episodes. I'm gonna wait. Ars no Kyoju. I'm gonna watch this one too. I talked about this one as well. This is an anime original. They got the whole squad here, guys. I think winter, in my opinion, is a much stronger season than the fall. Oh boy. Well, let us see what Felix Film has created. Established in 2014, so not too old. Oh, the Shepherd anime. They made Urosekai Picnic. I thought this one was a cute series. This one's actually a really... The light novel for this series is actually really good. The anime is okay. This is more of a Yuri anime in my personal opinion. But I guess the anime adaptation made it more focused on the supernatural aspect. Which is fair, honestly. But would love to see more of that Yuri aspect, though. They made Nekopara, which is not as good as the visual novel. The visual novel... Amazing. The Iroge. My bad. Iroge. There is MF Ghost, which is basically the sequel to Initial D. And then there's this one here, which I'm definitely going to watch. And that's all they made so far. Not too many animes, honestly. Leiden Films. Did Leiden Films make the first season of Tokyo Revengers? They did. Interesting. Oh, wow. They made these two. Tokyo Revengers, Yamanaka and the Seven Witches. Yamanaka and the Seven Witches would never get a second season. The manga is like... The ending for the manga is not perfect, but it is... I think it's well deserved. it's well wrapped up. That's what I'm trying to say. It could have been so much. I mean, it could have been better, but I think the ending is as good as it is. The Akashic Records or something. This one here is a decent series. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's a decent series. Koi to Uso. This series, in my opinion, is just disappointing. Like, it's disappointing all around. Execution is bad. Yofukashi no Uta. I need to watch this, actually. I heard this series was decent. The Legend of Arslan. I have not seen this. Berserk is bad. Kishuku Gakko no Juliet. Man. The manga for this is... okay. I actually like this series a lot. And the only reason why is because this series here actually concludes. Like the majority of animes I have watched, guys. A lot of animes and mangas and light novels and a lot of stuff I consumed. The problem is that a lot of series, they get canceled way too early. Kishuku Gakko no Juliet. So Juliet in boarding school. This series here actually concludes. And it's pretty satisfying, honestly. Gosh, they need to make season 2, man. I believe the first season came out in 2018, so about 4 years ago, or was it 2019? The OST, I Will Change This World. That is in my MP3, that's literally in my music list. It is amazing. Tenjina Senpai. It's serviceable. The one about the kid who moved from the boonies or whatnot. This is a fun series. If you don't take it too seriously, it's a pretty fun series. Terraformers is it's pretty much a meme of Bunga. Killing Bites is not really all that. Berserk, Hanebado. I actually like Hanebado. Like when the main character gets serious, it is like watching a nightmare. Hello there, Issa. How's it going? I hope everything's going well. As of now, I'm just browsing the internet looking at studio lighting films. Right now I'm checking out the anime studios for the upcoming season. I'm scared of going to sleep, so I'm here. That's pretty funny. But I'm just browsing the internet. So lighting films made these animes interesting. Tokyo Revengers is going to be interesting though. I want to see how the new voice actor voices Draken. Because pretty much Tatsuhisa Suzuki is no longer voicing him after the whole Lisa drama. What else have they made? Lighting films made quite a bit of animes actually. That's crazy. They made Build Divide too. Build Divide is passable, I guess. A lot of these... Initial D's movie was okay. Is this pretty much a retelling? A remake? Wow, they made so many animes. What the heck? Lighting films have a history here. Oh yeah, they're making Yusha Gashinda. This is more of a comedy fantasy series, honestly. I don't know exactly. This dude's been around since 2012, right? So about 10 years. That's a decent amount of work, honestly. Studio Bones, man. Bungo Stray Dogs Season 4 is going to be hype. I talked about this a few days ago, actually. Oh, man. They get everything. This is like... Studio Bones, they know how to make animes, I'll tell you what. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is still at the top as #1 on... I swear, guys. When it comes to my anime list, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is always #1. Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 3 actually beated it, and then this thing came back and took its spot. Why is it called Studio Bones anyways? I don't know why, actually. Studio Bones, they actually have really good credentials. Even though I don't know why they call themselves that, it is a very solid anime studio. Like, this goes way back. This studio goes back to 1999, 1998. Oh, right here. October 1998. So they've been around for a while. My Hero Academia, Noragami. Noragami Season 3 needs to happen. Like, I know it won't, but it should, man. It is such a great series, Noragami. Mob Psycho is great, too. Love Mob. He's such a great character. I think Soul Eater is a pretty good series, but the problem I have with Soul Eater is the ending. That is the problem everyone has with Soul Eater, is just the ending. It just sort of ends without it actually concluding properly to the characters. But yeah, Noragami is pretty solid, if Season 3 will ever happen, that is. Soul Eater is okay. OG Fullmetal Alchemist. The tone for the original was so much darker, though. What else have they made? Oren Koko Host Club. That's interesting. I did not know they made that. They made Darker Than Black? Man, Darker Than Black, that one goes back, yo. Darker Than Black is pretty good. I don't like the original Fully Cooley. I can understand why. Kekai Sensen. Man, I can't... Wow, they go way back. Gossick. Man, Gossick is like a... These are like classics to me, yo. Vanitas no Carte. Book of Vanitas. What a great anime. Same creator as the creators of Pandora Hearts. Man, this anime here, yo. When it comes to story writing, man, it is... Who's the author again? Hold up. License of producers, theme genres. This series is amazing. 8.5. Same creator as Pandora Hearts. Pandora Hearts is like... Oh man, I can't explain. This is such a great storytelling and whatnot. I cannot believe Studio Bones made some of these animes that I was never aware of, like Space Dandy. Space Dandy. Oh gosh, the ramen noodles. Joshi Totora to Sakana Tachi. This is actually a cute film. I love Space Dandy. I swear, Space Dandy was kicking it off in Toonami. They made Wolf's Rain as well, and Carol on Tuesday. It's what happens when Johnny Bravo tries being Spike Spiegel. Yo. Issa, my man, I agree. Yeah, that's so true, man. Johnny Bravo tries being Spike Spiegel. That's pretty accurate. Manga interessante. Oh my goodness, that is a pretty funny one. Tokyo Magnitude 8.0. A lot of these, I can't believe Studio Bones made some of these amazing classics. Space Dandy second season, My Hero, Ungo. Oh my goodness, these are like classic OGs now. Holy smoly, guys, we're getting older and older. Super Crooks. Let's see if I can... They made the Halo Legends anime? I did not even know that. Too bad Halo Infinite isn't good, though. I feel like... Oh, well, let's not get into Halo. Skullman? Never heard of that. Holy smoly. What else have they made? Let's see if I'm familiar with some of these. Okay, I guess it ends down here. That is very interesting. Let's see. So for winter 2023, I will watch a lot of these. Bofuri Season 2, man. Gosh, I love this series. It's just a fun series to lay back and have fun with. They make some really great series. Do you like My Hero? I used to love it. I still do, but I think it's starting to have a few issues and rushing towards its conclusion. I actually agree with that. My Hero, like, it's a great series, and I think it'll still be pretty much it will still be remembered as being a great anime. But even I gotta agree that it has issues. Like, where's My Hero? It's currently, like... I'm gonna go on a tangent real quick, guys, about My Hero. So My Hero, in my opinion, like, I think is actually a very decent series, but it does have flaws. And I feel like when fans or people try to critique the flaws or some of the problems it has, people tend to get very upset. And I understand why, because a lot of people like this series. But it has it has issues with pacing. And sometimes, I don't know why the anime is doing it, but the anime is starting to switch some events around. Like it did last season. Or was it the season before that? It was very interesting, honestly. And look, I'll be honest, I have not read the manga. I'm speaking only as an anime only, like as of now. And what I've heard from the manga readers is that My Hero goes downhill quite a bit. There's nothing, it's not that I hate it. I stopped watching the anime a long time ago. It's understandable if you start watching the anime because Season 5 was actually the provisional hero license, was it? And whatnot. That was it was not boring, but it wasn't necessarily pushing anything besides like showing the characters how much they improved. So Season 5 was like pretty much lackluster for a lot of anime fans of the anime, which is understandable. I thought it was good, but it wasn't as good as the previous seasons. Like, even now, like, this upcoming arc is literally going to be, like, one of the biggest climaxes of My Hero, if it does get there, which I think it will, actually. The question I have is, how will it execute it? Because, judging by the last 2 seasons of My Hero, it has been pacing itself at a very interesting rate. It feels like things just kind of fall into place. Like, I understand where you're coming from, though. Yes, Season 5 sucks. Victor Santiago. Well, that's just my honest opinion, though, guys. I don't hate this series, but I do see that the series is starting to go downhill. I personally think that it peaked at Season 2 with, after the tournament arc and whatnot. The school festival tournament, and then the Stain arc. I think that's when My Hero Academia peaked. Stain was such a great villain. My god, he is the blessing. Like, he is the... You know... It wasn't really boring, just tired of waiting to know what happened next. If there is one thing I'm happy with, it's the fact that at one point in the manga, Deku gets to yell, "That's clickbait at a supervillain." That's funny. I laughed for so long at that one panel. But my goodness, though, guys. I don't... Look. Based on this current season, I'm going to wait and see what happens. But I honestly think that it's not at its peak like it used to be for My Hero. But I still do think that it will go strong. I'm not saying it's going to get worse. I hope not. But based off the manga readers have been telling me a lot, yo. Like, gosh, they've been telling me that that the manga for My Hero has gone downhill. And I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but I'm going to wait to see how the anime deals with it. I think it peaked at the villain arc. Yes. Stain. I think without a doubt, the best character in My Hero is Stain. The best character, literally. He actually makes things reasonable and understandable. Like, even as the bad guy. I feel like every other character in My Hero, they're either doing it because they're a bad guy or because they're a good guy. I mean, Shigaraki does have a bit of motivation as a villain, but it's kind of not strong enough to, like, it's not as strong enough of a character backstory to convince me that the things he's doing, like the things that he's doing, makes sense. Because I feel like any villain can literally come to the same conclusion as he does, with or without the same backstory. I'm not saying Shigaraki's a weak character. He's actually a very strong, like, character though. But his motivation of, like, being unwanted and then, like, being taken in under All for One, like, it feels like plot just have to make him the villain, you know? So, like, it doesn't feel like he's relatable as a human character, but as a villain, it's just like the motives is just kind of eh. It's not like Stain though. I think Stain is the most relatable villain. Because he actually has a reason. He's basically calling out the heroes and whatnot. I personally like his motivation. Oh, you see, there it goes, guys. I don't have a problem with My Hero though. I just think that sometimes I feel like there's too many characters in My Hero Academia. I'm not saying they should kill off characters, because killing off characters isn't always a good thing. But at the same time though, there's too many characters to where a lot of them are not doing anything. And I know I sound biased when I say that, but, like, it's not because I hate the series or I hate the characters. It just feels like there's nothing at risk. And I know that the people at risk in this show is the civilians, because they're heroes. They gotta protect the civilians from the villains. But, like, I feel like that perspective is kind of overdone at this point with the superhero genre, because it's always like people first, and that, like, it is tried and true to, like, what heroes are. Well, I feel like in anime, the intentions is so worn out that it kind of becomes hard to basically make itself stand out. Because when I see heroes in My Hero Academia, I think they all look cool, but in terms of personality as a hero, they'll all just want to say, I'm going to protect my friends, or I'm going to protect these people as a hero. And then that's when the problem comes in for me, because now I feel like every one of these characters just want to be heroes. And it is too many characters to focus in one history. That is what I'm trying. That exactly. Also, oh man, I'm glad people understand where I'm coming from, because I can. That actually will change and get better in the manga. I really hope so. Issa, I really hope so. Because, like, okay, so Class 1A, they have really, great quirks and whatnot. Other heroes are actually going to be in danger. Finally. But I won't say who. Thanks. No spoilers, but thanks. That's perfect. I'm going to, like, be, like, optimistic about where the series will go. But I really want to see these characters actually change. Like, I want to know why they want to protect people. Because, like, Deku, he wants to be a hero because he admires All Might. Bakugo just wants to be number one. And then, like, everybody else just wants to be a hero. But, like, their motives isn't as strong. I know that some characters in Class 1A has motives, but their motives is kind of... It's kind of broad. Like, there's no inner meaning to it. I'm not saying they had to be like these deep built characters. That I'm not trying to ask for that. I just want them to be reasonable as to why they do what they do. But hey, that's just my opinion, but that's enough of a tangent, guys. Because if I go on a tangent too long, it's going to make everybody bored. But anyhow, though, guys, I'm still waiting to see what happens next year. Which is winter or winter of 2023. I'm not bored. Oh, thanks. That's great to hear. Yeah, but it's kind of insane though. The anime list. I don't know how long you viewers have been watching anime, but looking at this list here, it is much longer than the animes back then. So like about 10 to 11 years ago, when I was still watching anime, like I still watch anime now, but it was... I still disagree with you on Tomura. That's fair. That is I will accept that, actually. But I still, what am I saying, though? The list, though. So I've been watching anime for over 10 years now. And I remember back then, like 2011, 2010, 2009, the anime list will only have around like 9 to 12 animes per season. Now the list goes down to like 40 something animes per season. Very saturated. And it's crazy because a lot of these anime studios are not that old. Like Cloverworks was founded in 2018. Studio Drive was 2015. Nexus 2012. Well, this one's getting older. And then this one's been around for a while. But like, you get the gist though. A lot of these modern animes are by these new studios. Silverlink's been around for a little bit. I do like their works though. Their works are actually really good, from my experience, from Silverlink. Not the best, but it actually does pretty well. Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry. This anime would never get a second season. Like, that's just solid. It won't. Sadly, it will never. I thought season 1 was good, but my god, man, they did this anime wrong. Kokoro Connect. I don't think I've watched this one. Masamune-kun's Revenge. They actually switched anime studios for this. So, the characters look kind of different. And I actually talked about it on my, on the channel. They changed the anime studio, so these characters do look a little bit different now for the upcoming season. So I want to see how much would change once episode 1 airs for this anime. Oh man. This anime literally... the misfit of the Demon King Academy, man. This anime literally is what got me into controversy. Like, literally just talking about the voice actor, Tatsuhisa Suzuki, because he cheated on his wife Lisa, the most popular anime singer there is. Literally the singer to Demon Slayer's opening, and Sword Art Online's opening, and whatnot. Is that the OP Demon Lord anime? Yes. Yes, it is. This is the OP Demon Lord anime. But this guy, the guy who voices Anno's Voltigold, he's no longer voicing him because he cheated on his wife Lisa. And for those who don't know, Lisa sings the opening for Demon Slayer, and the opening for Sword Art Online, and the opening for Fate Zero, the first season. What was it? Oath Sign? I think the song was called. So this guy literally cheated on his wife, which she is basically one of the most popular, like the most well-known anime singer there is. He got caught in 4K, honestly, and then like he literally confessed to cheating. I talked about it on my channel actually. Is pretty. If you go to my YouTube channel and go to my most popular, section, that's the first video that pops up. Is this guy. It's such a it is a shame. Twitter is going to have a field day with them, isn't it? Nope, that did not happen. Actually, it's the complete opposite. I talked about it on my YouTube channel. I don't want to talk about this guy because okay, so I made 2 videos discussing about this guy when it happened and what happened afterwards. And I highly encourage you go watch those videos because it will explain what's up with this guy. And I'm going to tell you though, this guy did not get canceled. Like, he couldn't get canceled at this point. His fans are really loyal to him. Okay, can we just move on? Yeah, we should, because I don't want to talk about this guy no more. Strike the Blood came out 2013. I watched this anime when it came out. Yep, see? Anime aired October 2013 to March 2014. This anime was actually talked about when it came out, but once season 2 came around, it literally died down. When did season 2 came out? It didn't take that long for season 2. Was it 2015, was it? 2016, so it took about 2 years. So it makes sense. Hello there, Marco. How's it going? But Strike the Blood, though, this anime fell. It fell down quite a bit. It used to be much bigger, though. Man, Is there any creators you are loyal to? If you're talking about anime studio, my favorite anime studio of all time is Studio White Fox. So Studio White Fox was formed in, I believe, 2010, I believe. And they're known for creating series such as Steins Gate, ReZero, and what else? Did you watch Irumakun's new episode? I have not watched it yet. After this live stream, I'm planning to go watch it. Just not yet. But yeah, my favorite anime studio is Studio White Fox. Let's see, Kenja no Mago. This is such... Okay, people might hate me for saying this, but I read the light novel for this series, and this is a mediocre series. Like, I'm surprised the anime makes it as good as it is, despite it being a mediocre anime. Studio White Fox. Yep, that's the studio. That's my favorite anime studio. I think their only bad anime they made was Agame Ga Kill. Agame Ga Kill was Studio White Fox's worst anime adaptation. Everything else was decent or good. But The Wise Man's Grandchild, though, Kenja no Mago, this anime series was pretty boring. I know, which anime YouTuber talked about this? I think it was Gikuk. Gikuk, he actually likes this series. I just think this series is just okay. It's beyond, it's bad, actually. My rating is a 4. It is below average. Like, I wouldn't watch this again, honestly, because there's like 1,000 animes just like it. Death March. So Death March is actually very interesting. So this is an isekai, by the way. Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody. This one came out in 2017, was it? Yo, it just came from the cinemas. Hope everything's going well. This is a okay anime, by the way. Death March. I honestly think this series could have been so, like... I really need your opinion on the new VA for Bachiko. Hold up. But I think Death March is a pretty... How's the protagonist of Death March? So the protagonist of Death March, he's pretty much just a normal guy. Literally. Just a normal guy. The problem I have with this series is that nothing significant actually happens. And that's the problem this anime suffers from. Is that it's it tries to be between like serious isekai and also slow life isekai, which it doesn't blend well. This guy is, in my opinion, standard. Like, he's really just standard. And in terms of my opinion about the new VA for Bachiko and Iruma-kun, I think she's decent. But I gotta see more to be certain, though. I don't want to judge, like... If that's what you're talking about, Marco, is the voice actor for Bachiko and Iruma-kun, then I gotta see more. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. Bofuri is actually one of my favorite isekais in terms of female... Well, it's not even an isekai. What am I saying? Oh my god, I feel so stupid. Bofuri is not isekai, I forgot. It's a game. For a main female protagonist that plays games, this one is more of just... God, I said this was an isekai. I feel so stupid. God, no. Guys, pretend you didn't hear that. I'm gonna sound like a noob when I say that. This is not an isekai. This is basically a girl who plays a game, and she just becomes OP out of nowhere. This... Is this the one game where the cute girl hacks the game system? You can put it like that. She doesn't really cheat the system, but she's... She figures out the meta, and then she gets nerfed, but she's still OP. Oh no. She abuses it. Pretty much, yeah. Like, she puts all her skills, like all her skill points, into defense, and then she just becomes this powerhouse. This series is not meant to be taken seriously. Like, if you just watch this and just have fun with it, this is a really good series. Like, this is your series if you just like that, you know, aspect. But don't come into this series if you're going to expect something serious. This is not a serious anime at all. It's a lighthearted, and, you know, just enjoy it. When did she get nerfed? So Maple actually got nerfed because one of her abilities was I forgot which ability it was on her shield, but it was so overpowered. Like the GMs, they literally nerfed it. Have you seen Taxi? Yes, I have. I finally watched Taxi a couple weeks back. It's actually a pretty good series. Bad devs not buffing. I think Taxi is actually a really solid series. I want to rewatch it actually because I want to see how it holds up later on, because I think it's a series that will become a classic. What else does Silverlink has though? Tanaka-kun wa itsumo keruge. I started watching Your Lie in April. I think they were talking about it, but did nothing. No, they did. I'm pretty certain they nerfed Maple's shield ability though. Like after the first tournament they had in the anime. But I could be wrong though. I need to go double check. Tanaka-kun is always listless. This is actually one of my favorite slow life animes. If you like very, very, very slow pacing protagonists, this guy's probably this. I like this series, man. When did it came out? 2016? Love this series, though. Sekai Cycle... Was it the world's finest assassin? Yeah. Y'all ready for next week? Yes, next week is Chainsaw Man, without a doubt. October 12th, I believe, which is Tuesday? Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's right. This anime needs Season 2. I don't remember if Season 2 got announced or not. No, there's no Season 2. That's disappointing. I'm still waiting for Season 2 for this anime. I think Season 1 was okay for this anime, because this isekai is about an assassin. Monday's Bleach, Tuesday's Chainsaw Man. Okay, thanks. Thanks, IDK. Yeah, me too. Could you please explain to me what pacing is simply? Can you please explain what the pacing is simply? I had other people explain to me, but it just never stuck because it was too complicated, I think. So in terms of slow pacing, okay, Issa, allow me to explain. Slow pacing is essentially when the story or the character doesn't really progress throughout the series. Pretty much it goes at a very astronomically slow pace. essentially speaking, I think the greatest example of slow paced. I don't know if you've ever seen this series. It's called Mushishi. That is one great example of like slow pace. So slow life is basically essentially like your daily stuff. It's just your daily anime. So basically the normal lives of people. The more slowly things change. Exactly. Slow life animes, pretty much nothing really changes throughout the series. It's just pretty much your day by day, you know, your daily thing. It's not meant to be taken seriously. So essentially, you're just meant to enjoy it as it is. Yo, watching the reaction maybe. Or trying to. Well, glad I can explain it, Issa. Man, if I live stream the reaction maybe. Maybe I should live stream the reaction somehow. I don't know. I don't really have the greatest reactions to like certain things because I have the oh god for Bleach. I have the best and worst reactions of all time. Like literally my face will change instantly. It'll be like, and then it'll be like it. Trust me, guys. I love reaction videos when I post them, but I have the best but worst reactions. It's either hit or miss. Silverlink actually creates some series that I did not know they created. Have you seen The Daily Lives of High School Boys? OG classic. Oh man. The Daily Lives of High School Boys, man. That I have not heard that series in such a long time. You know, gosh. It's been a while actually. You know, bringing that anime up is like it gives me the vibes of like Lucky Star and Nichijou. Man. What's the point of watching no emotion reaction? Exactly. Here's the thing about my reactions. I think you will catch on to this, guys. When I think it's kind of boring, my reaction is as dead as a fish. Like it'll be, yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. But if I see something really cool, my eyes go woohoo, woo. That's how my reactions is basically. Like you give me something to react to and it hits the right spots that I like, I have the best reactions of all time. Bro, he is Ayana Koji's older unknown brother. I can see why. Studio Silverlink. It's kind of funny because the majority of these animes I've seen. No Biyori I've seen. Ultimate Game I've seen. I have not seen this one. I've seen some of this one actually. I watched this one. I watched this one. I've seen this one. Seen this one. I have not watched this one. I've seen these three here. I've seen all four of these. Who is Ayana Koji? So Ayana Koji is basically the main character from an anime called Classroom of the Elite. Classroom of the Elite is actually, it's pretty much a school anime technically. That came out the first season came out in 2017. It is a very good it's a pretty solid series, I tell you what. It is based off a light novel. The light novels is even better. And there's actually multiple parts to the series. The first part takes place during their first year in Classroom of the Elite, and then the second part is their second year. I don't know how many parts there are that they're currently on right now because I have not kept up with the light novel, but Classroom of the Elite is a solid series. And the art in the Classroom of the Elite MC is Light Yagami version 2. You know, I never... He's like... He reminds me of... You combine Light Yagami and... what you call it? And the guy in Snafu. Like, Snafu. You get Ayana Koji, sort of. Ayana Koji is a solid character, I tell you what. And Tomose Shunkaku, the illustrator for Classroom of the Elite, guys, he creates some of the best hentai mangas of all time. I'm just saying. Like, I literally got some of his, some of this, man, wait. I can't talk about that. That's not safe, but you get the gist. But yeah, I've seen pretty much every single one of these series, or the majority of these series. Who makes... Oh man, Issa, let me enlighten you. Tomose Shunkaku. Or Shunsaku. I'll tell you. Hold up, I gotta make sure it's safe to pull for work. Okay, I think... Oh man, okay. Let's see which one I can pull up. I can pull the bikini ones for certain. Those will be fine. Hold up. Here it goes, guys. Tomose Shunkaku. Or is it Shunsaku? Yeah. This this illustrator here is the illustrator for Classroom of the Elite. And my god, this is the hentai manga this author creates, man. The illustrator creates is... I think there's one more Ayana Koji, except that from at least or anime, I can't remember. There probably is another Ayana Koji from another anime that you're probably getting the names confused of. But I'll tell you though, Tomose Shunsaku creates some great hentai though. Some great hentai manga for those who are 21 plus. 21 plus. But I don't want to get this video or this stream taken down for showing stuff. I can't show you more artwork because if I do... Oh, how do you spell it? Oh, hold up. I got you. I'll spell in the chat for you. Tomose Shunsaku. But yeah, for those who are interested in hentai artwork, Tomose Shunsaku. That is that is like one of the greatest illustrations of all time. You know, a lot of people don't talk about like the hentai stuff, but I am that guy too though. I know my stuff. The good materials. I am the Kumo Sensei, guys. Like, I know my hentai stuff. My 21 plus stuff. Oh, so Silverlink is actually... Okay, I did not know this. Oh, wait. So Silverlink is actually doing the second season of the Misfit of Demon King Academy. Interesting. Who knew? The animation still looks pretty solid, right? Yeah, the animation is still solid. Interesting. Chaos Child. This takes place in the same universe as Steins Gate. Chaos Child is the sequel to Chaos Head. I believe Chaos Head was 5 years or 6 years before Chaos Child. And then there's Robotics Notes, and then there is Occultic 9, and then there's this. Quite a few series, actually. Very interesting. I thought Chaos Child's ending was... What's the saddest anime you've ever seen? So there are technically 3 on my list. Anohana, The Flower We Saw That Day, Clannad, Angel Beats, and... I think those are the 3 that I can think of at the top of my head, no matter what. So in terms of my saddest animes I've seen, those 3 are probably on there. Not gonna lie, but Sword Art Online Season 1 I actually like it a lot. I don't know why. It's understandable, but it goes downhill quite a bit. Season 2 is not as good as Season 1 for Sword Art Online. Issa, or no, what's the saddest piece of media you've ever seen? The saddest. Hana, Planet Angel. The saddest piece of media. Define media. Air, tales, and memories. How long did you cry at them? Tales of memories. Holy smoly. Tales of memories. Man, that is... Yo, that is a classic. Tales of melodies and tales of memories. Those go back a long time. Those are sad though. I cried once in my life on anime. I never actually cried watching anime. The closest I ever come to crying in anime was in Anohana, but that was because I was very young. Oh, anything. Okay. There's different types of sad for me. There's sad as in I feel bad that it happened to somebody, and there's sad as in like I really just want to cry because I feel bad. Or sad because like I feel that way. Because it's just sad. Saddest media I've seen. In terms of anime, it's probably Anohana, but in terms of media in general, YouTube and stuff, I really don't know. I was constipated. It made me not sleep for 6 days. It kept me crying instead of sleeping. I don't know, guys. I really gotta think about that. That one's gonna take a while for me to think of, because there's a lot of stuff that almost made me cry. Like Pokemon, the first movie. I remember as a kid, like when Ash became stone, because Ash ran into Mew and Mewtwo's attack, he becomes stone and whatnot. I literally cried because of Pikachu. But I was a kid though. I was like 4. But I can't really think of anything though. On top of my head. It'll take a while actually. Man, a lot of these series... Did I X out of Silverlink? Oh man. I still gotta check out what Silverlink has still. I can't believe I didn't cry at that. Hey, but I was a kid, guys. When I was younger, I used to cry a lot. Let it come let it come to you. Add what? I want to know too. I think he's talking about the Pokemon, the first movie that he didn't cry at. Chaos Dragon. This is the worst, and oh man. This is based off a game, I believe. That Ash turned into stone. But guys, you gotta remember, I was a kid when I watched that Pokemon movie. I was like 4. Maybe 5 years old. I was still a little kid. I mean, I should learn the whole hiragana time. Time to go to hiragana. Katakana. IDK, holy smoly. My man, you learn hiragana. IDK, I tell you, you're getting better at Japanese. You're gonna surpass me. Oh, didn't watch Pokemon. Pokemon, the first movie, works better if you're a kid because of the nostalgia. But my god, I cried when I was a kid. But this is by far the worst game adaptation anime I've ever seen. Chaos Dragon. Like, this anime is bad. It doesn't even conclude. That's how... Yeah, it's bad, man. It took me 2 to 3 weeks So expecting the same for katakana. You'll get there though. Learning katakana is like a blessing, sort of. Learning anything new is a blessing in a way. Oni-chan dakedo ai sae areba. This anime here is so... This is the OVA actually. I don't really like this series. I don't know why. This came in 2012, was it? Yeah, 2012. When I get a kanji, yeah. Kanji is pretty difficult, but as long as you can memorize some of the tidbits, you should be fine. Because a lot of kanjis look similar. What's the worst anime movie you've seen or ever even heard of? Worst anime movie. There's actually a few. Worst anime movie. I don't know if you consider it a movie, if you consider OVAs. I've watched a few movies myself. A lot of anime movies are pretty decent. I haven't really seen a bad anime movie. I have seen bad animes though. The last scene, the first episode. That's funny. Digimon World. Interesting, Marco. Well, let me think though. I think the worst movie I've seen. Gosh, I can't think of it. That's crazy. Because I've seen so many anime movies. Anime movies. I can't really think of anime movies as of now, but in terms of shows, like really bad shows. This is just storytelling wise, not animation or anything of that. It's just story. I think the worst story I've seen in anime is Glass Lip, but in terms of bad movies, I can't think of any. Not on the top of my head. From Rebirth of Buddha. Fukatsu no Bi. I have never heard of this series. Wait, Fukatsu no Bi. What is this series? Hold up, I'm intrigued. This series looks bad. Oh my gosh, okay. Grand Zot. Have you watched Grand Zot? No, I have not. Grand Zot is one I have not seen yet. Grand Zort. This one I have not actually seen. It's made by a cult called Happy Science. Hold up, I gotta pull this up. I am super intrigued. Holy smoly. The Rebirth of Buddha is a Japanese animated movie produced by the new religious movement Happy Science. It is an adaptation of a book by Ryuho Okawa, the CEO of Happy Science, and was released on October 17, 2009. This movie was planned to be released internationally, dubbed into 6 languages, and subtitled in 12 languages. Are you kidding me? People actually watch this? Why? What am I... Like... Hold up. This... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll read the plot real quick. Sayoko Amanokawa is a 17-year-old sophomore at an all-girls high school. She aspires to become a journalist like her father's late friend Tokuzo Kanemoto. The plot is based around a prior event which Kanemoto was shamed for publishing a false report. As a result, he committed suicide by jumping in front of a train. Whoa. This is... Hold up. After Kanemoto's death, Sayoko develops the ability to see and interact with spirits. In one interaction, a spirit attempts to push her in front of a train and Sayoko nearly dies. The near-death experience awakens something in her. She becomes intent of understanding what really happens with Kanemoto and embarks on a quest to find answers. She is joined by Yuki Unabara, her best friend, Taiyo Sorano, a mysterious young man who possesses special powers, Mari Kimura, a young woman who works for the local news station, Harry Batson, an Australian-American spiritualist, and Shunta Amanokawa, an elementary school student and Sayako's younger brother, to find answers and discover the true identity of this mysterious Buddha. This seems... man, what kind of nonsense is this? This cult literally made an anime movie, tried to... Who? Why? And this logo here looks so horrible. My god. This is sad. The thing, okay, when it comes to Asian cults, like, I'm gonna tell you this, Asian cults are typically a scam. It is power hungry. Like, it is, oh god, that is sad. Do you want me to ruin something for you? Go ahead. Hey, have you heard of this manga called Seinen? Oh, the manga Seinen called Shonen no Abyss. It is a very addictive manga. You know, I've heard about it, and I even talked about that actually on this channel. I want to check it out, but I don't have time at the moment because I had to catch up on other stuff. It is, yeah, but I would like to check out Shonen no Abyss because the art contrast, whew, is amazing for that. The guy who made all the backgrounds for Cowboy Bebop worked on all these effing movies, or at least one of them. Come on now, man. You're telling me you're kidding me? The guy who did the backgrounds for Cowboy Bebop worked on this evil cult. Like the rebirth of this, whatever. The rebirth of Buddha. I come from a religious or a cultural family, and I have to say, this is a freaking, like, as somebody who comes from a cultural family, like, religious cults like these, they're always power hungry. Everything revolves around money. Money and people. New One Piece episode in 4 hours. I gotta prep for that. But my god, man, I would not watch this movie just because of this happy science religious movement. This is like, ooh, that is sad. The rebirth of Buddha. 4 a.m. IDK, you should go to bed. It's getting kind of late. Like, if it's late for you, just go to bed, guys. Oh my gosh. This is that is a scam. This Rebirth of Buddha movie looks absolutely horrible. Only 3:41 p.m. So this is okay. So this is the actual book, The Rebirth of Buddha by Ryuho Okawa. My eternal disciples, hear my words. These cults will always be out and about. Like, it is very hard to stop cults like these. The only good thing about this movie is that it demonizes another much worse cult leader that causes that one to try to kill the happy science cult. That is crazy. Is that true? So he was working through some stuff in this movie. That is insane. Oh my god, man. This movie is nothing but bloodstain. I'm gonna stay away from this movie, man. I got a feeling if I watch this movie, I'm just gonna hate everything about it. Oh man, but I need to wash that off for certain. I'm gonna just chill with these animes here, just pretend like it can't be unseen. You know, I cannot unsee that actually. I can't. That is just horrible. The guy with the long beard. Man. That's crazy. His flaws were a lot more violent. I don't condone cults when they abuse their powers or hurt other people. I'm kinda tired. Though I was in the cinema, came out with me and watch a horror film. If you're tired, you should go to bed, man. I'm not forcing anyone to watch this stream. Like literally, like, you know, if you want to stay, you can stay. If you gotta go to bed, go to bed. Because like, you know, this is the open stream, guys. Nobody is forced to stay here. Well, yeah, though, I gotta wrap it up. This stream was supposed to be a short stream, but I end up going much longer than I expected. But to recap, guys. So currently for this anime season, what I'm going to watch is pretty much... Could you tell me something sweet before I leave? Define sweet, because I have a lot of things that are sweet. Just say something sweet. You know, if life is hard, please take a deep breath and relax. Because as somebody who has gone through hardships, and somebody who has faced poverty all their lives, if there is a glimmer of light left at the end of the tunnel, then it makes the journey at least somewhat worth it. I don't know what people desire in life, but the one thing I desire is to ensure that I leave something positive behind. I don't know if that was something sweet or not. Maybe I'm just self-projecting. I don't know. But I hope that I can actually do something good as well. But if you want something sweet, I don't have anything sweet. Oh, but that's the sweetest thing I can give you for today. So to wrap it up, guys, what I am watching, or what I will currently watch this anime season, is Chainsaw Man, Spy Family 2. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Mob Psycho 3. My Hero Season 6. Bleach, To Your Eternity. What else? I will watch this, Usagi-chan Season 2. Eminence in Shadow. I will watch this one soon. And then I need to watch Iruma-kun Season 3 because the first episode aired today. What else am I watching? Golden Kamuy as well. I will watch this one here. I will watch this one here as well. And Kokyo no Karasu and the Bibliophile Princess. And I believe that's about it. Or maybe there's a bit more. Peter Grill I will watch. Akiba Mei Senso, I need to watch that. I heard it was interesting. This one I will watch once all the episodes air, because this one is something I'll only binge watch. And I think that's really about what I'll watch for this anime season currently. Bleach, my beloved, it's been years. Agreed. I'm sorry you had to suffer through poverty. I don't know what it was like, but I'm sure it must have been hard. Thank you. Poverty was something, you know, it was hard because it was 16 kids. Well, 17 if you include my stepsister. I gotta say, it wasn't very comfortable. It was like, even now, like, it's getting a little better, sort of. You know, but yeah, these are all the animes I'm watching. But in terms of poverty, like, it's kind of hard to explain because unless you go through it, you kind of don't understand it. Like, I was the 8th child of 16 kids, or 17 because of my stepsister. And like, there were some nights that was literally too cold, and some nights that was literally too hot. And there was some nights where there was too many roaches. Like, it was just literal hell. And then my first room was made out of cardboard. I made it in the basement, by the way. Went to the basement, dug some trash cans, and built my cardboard room. It was rough, but I hope things get better for me. But I don't want to make promises as if it is getting better. But I do want to believe, because, you know, if I've worked this hard, and if I've went this long, then surely there has to be something at the end of the tunnel. You know? Because there were so many days where I wonder, man, like, what now? Because, you know, I was kind of... I didn't really care too much because I was a disposable kid anyways, you know? There was 9 sons and 7 daughters. And of the 9 sons, I was the 5th son. But of the 9 sons, only 2 of them, two of my brothers, were actual ideal brothers, like actual ideal sons for my father. And then the rest of us were kind of just throwaways. Now for me, since I was the 5th child of 9, I didn't really have much of anything, because the older kids got all the respect, but all the younger kids, like, they all got spoiled. So, like, as the middle kid, I didn't really get much of anything, so I didn't really care, but it kind of hurt. But I hope everything will be a happier ending. Because like I said, every story, like, the ending is the part that matters the most. I gotta see how this story ends, my story. And if my story ends in a positive light, then to me, this whole journey is something that was worth living for. So guys, without further ado, I'm the Kumo Sensei. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and support the channel. And also, guys, yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow, because I will live stream tomorrow if I can, because I have an idea, a dumb idea. But yeah, anyhow though, guys, please support this channel, and I'll see you guys next time from the Kumo Sensei. See ya.